Tadej, what's the danger, if anything, of having the yellow jersey already, stage 5?
What is the?
What's the danger, if anything, of having it already?
Yeah, I mean, the pressure is on. I mean, with the yellow jersey, but it gives you a bit more of motivation, a bit of yellow boost, and we just try to enjoy the day in yellow. We see if we have it until the end of the stage, and we try to focus on our thing and not think about too much. Keeping the yellow necessary if necessary.
What's your thoughts on Jonas?
You know what's my thoughts on Jonas?
No. What are they?
He's an incredible bike rider. I say many times already what are my thoughts about Jonas. He's the best climber in the world and one of the best GC riders in the world. So that's my thoughts. Yeah.
Would you rather give the yellow away today? If you had a choice, would you not be wearing it tonight?
I don't mind actually. I mean, of course, you always want to keep yellow, but if the situation goes like this, that we lose yellow, I think it's not a big problem, unless it's someone really dangerous from the GC that takes the yellow. I think it's gonna be more breakaway. Also, I think Mathieu van der Poel will try to go in breakaway. I hope not, but I think today it's gonna be big breakaway, big fight, because it's possible that it goes to the finish.
Can it be an acceptable scenario for you that Mathieu van der Poel goes in the breakaway and you guys don't have to maybe control as much, or how do you see it?
I mean, if Mathieu don't go to the breakaway and he still want to win the stage, is really good for us, because then we get help. But if he decides to go in breakaway, then probably the breakaway will arrive to the finish.
Tomorrow is going to be a bit of the same type of racing, I guess. Might be breakaway, might be a fight for the stage win again in the bunch. I expect guys like Mathieu to really aim for the highest as possible next 2 days, so I'm not sure what to expect for today. Like I said, might be breakaway or might be a battle between some punchy guys from the bunch.
Congratulations.
What have you taken from the first stages 2 and 4 in order from today's stage? What can you take from lessons and following the big guys?
Well, I think it's a bit different today. It's not as technical as it was 2 days ago. The final is a little bit shorter, the final climb, so I think it's going to be a little bit different, but of course, we saw that Tadej has a really big punch. Jonas was really good as well, so I think I just have to do my best and try to make the best of it and not lose any time today.
I saw last days you were talking a lot with Florian. You're in a good relationship.
Yes, of course. I mean, I have to talk. So yes, I like to talk not just with him, but I think with everyone around.
Are you enjoying this tour more or less than the last years?
With getting older every year more now that you have. So every year you are closer to your end. So yes, you have to enjoy it more now.
Thank you so much.
Sam, what was the feeling around Jonas and the team yesterday, and what did you tell Jonas?
I think, of course, you would always hope for better, but no, it wasn't a catastrophic thing or anything. And with these first days, it can always be worse if you have a crash or get caught behind in a big split or something. So, 1 minute or so time loss isn't, I don't think, going to amount to much by the end of 3 weeks. I think there's enough hard selective days ahead, and if that minute is still matters in the end, then that's what it is. I mean, it's an honest race, but no, the mood is good. I mean, of course, you take a bit of a hit, but I think we have a lot of stages that we're really looking forward to.
And I know Matteo didn't go as well as he wanted to go yesterday, but I think we should be praising Matteo for the ride he's had in this Tour de France already, and kind of what's possible for him.
Yeah, definitely. We knew up ahead before the race that he would always be one of the, if not the most important guy in these kind of stages. He's such a versatile racer that that these kind of classic style stages he can really handle, as well as being a solid GC rider. So no, he's been able to play his card really well in the stages, and I think the remaining stages up here before we hit the mountains, he's also can always be the kind of joker for us.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thanks.
to see you, man. Good morning, sir. Another tough day on tap here today.
Yeah, definitely a really hard day. First day where the breakaway really has a chance. 3,600 meters of climbing, over 200K, and no real mountains. So I think there's about 120 riders. I think they can win this stage, and they're all going to be fighting to get in that break.
And your team has a few options to get up there, including yourself. That's the plan, to throw everything at it.
Yeah, the key is going to be having numbers in the breakaway. If you're isolated, I don't think you've got a good shot, just because I think it's going to be a relatively big break, and it's going to be tough to control. So you want to always be on the front foot. Hard to do when you're alone. So hopefully we can get numbers in there.
Can you explain why this is a breakaway day and the others weren't? Is it because Ving is going to rest for another day to recover? Pog's got a stage win his yellow jersey, doesn't need to do it.
I mean, I used to think I could predict a lot of the races. About 5 years ago, I was really good at it. Now I have no idea what's going to happen. So on paper, it should be a breakaway day, but you just never know. But there's a lot of things that make this a pretty obvious one, just because there's no distinct opportunity for a GC guy to really take advantage of the other GC guys. It's too complicated for a sprint team to control. It's not really, it isn't a sprint as well. It's 700 meters uphill at the very finish. And also just the nature of how we've raced, coming off of two GC days. I think the GC boys want a bit less of a battle. But already Pogacar has been so dominant that you see some pretty big gaps in that GC, and therefore you could see a GC guy slipping into this break, and then all of a sudden it's not a breakaway day.
How does this Tour compare in the first 5 stages compared to other Tour de France's in terms of the type of stages we've had?
It's quite similar to the 2021 Tour that we did, where it's just a crash after crash, chaos after chaos, more mental stress than physical stress. After 5 days, I don't think the TSS scores, the load has been too high on the guys, but the mental fatigue is significant.
Might see at the finish.
Thanks.
Matthew, this stage looks perfect for you. What happens today?
It looks really hard. I think it's also perfect for some other riders. It will be. We'll have to see how the race goes. I think there's also a chance for a big breakaway to maybe go to the finish line. So we'll see.
Has it already been a success in some way, this Tour de France? I mean, obviously the bad point's been losing Jasper.
Yeah, for sure. That's the only bad point. For the rest, it's been a dream. Also for me, I'm really happy to finally do a good first few days in the Tour, and everything that comes now is a bonus. I'm super relaxed, and I will see if there comes another opportunity. I try to take it. If not, I'm a happy man.
Would you prefer today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow for sure will be special to return to Muur of Bretagne. But if you see how Tadej and also Jonas are riding, if they really go for the stage, it will be very difficult for everybody else to beat them there.
Thanks. Thank you. Are you covering uncharted territory here in this Tour de France?
I guess so. I've done a lot of GC and other races, and but this is. I think I need to remind myself and everyone that this is stage 6, and we haven't done a climb over 3 minutes yet. So there's a big difference between the stages so far and the stages in the next 2 weeks. So I'm also realistic.
You've learned a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's every day I learning new things and just gaining more experience.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think we saw yesterday you came into this Tour de France with the legs.
Yeah, I came out of the Giro really well. And look, I gave everything a crack yesterday. I sprinted from the start gate and tried to see how long I could sprint for. After 20 minutes, I had a bit of a uh-oh moment and knew it was going to go downhill pretty fast. But look, I'm really happy I attacked it yesterday and just gave it a crack.
Yeah. And that's a good feeling for you. I mean, you've made some marks there, set the best times. That means something for the head going into these next stages.
Yeah, whether it's the next stages or just the future, I think talking to my coach, it's a lot harder to find the power to be at the top rather than extending that power. So to know that it was up there for quite a while, I just need to work on that come Africa later in the year is a goal. And then, yeah, see if we can find an opportunity in the next few stages, whether it's myself, Maro, Eddie, or what we do with Ben as well coming into the next few days and weeks.
It's hard to believe this is only your first Tour de France. Did that stage win in the Giro d'Italia kind of give you the idea that a stage win in the Tour de France is possible, or is it even another level?
I didn't know I was doing the Tour when I was at the Giro, so look, I think it takes a lot of pressure off. I'm just here really trying to enjoy the racing and soak it up. It definitely gives me like the confidence that if I was in a move or I had the chance to get up the road, I could do something knowing that the legs were there. I don't think the power and the field is much different. It's obviously just a lot more stressful. So if there's an opportunity, I'll definitely take it.
Okay, TT down, what are you targeting next?
Enjoy the 3 weeks, support Ben when I can. French vacation, exactly.
Come on, what are you targeting next?
Look, if I can support Maro today or myself trying to get up the road, if there is a break, that'd be great. Just find some opportunities here and just use it as experience. The next major goal I've got Worlds in Africa, but yeah, if we can find a breakaway here, that's the big target. Beautiful, thanks.
What is your plan for the first phase?